Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a random get ready with me video for y'all today. I just kind of gathered a lot of makeup in here. Some is newer to me than others. It's just kind of a random assortment, but this is the look I ended up creating. And yeah, we're just playing with makeup together today. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do get ready with me's, new with the drugstore videos, favorites, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are doing this look together today, playing with a random assortment of products, some newer, some not as new, but just a lot of fun, good stuff. So let's get to it. Okay, I have got a random assortment of things in front of me. I just kind of grabbed things. So yeah, I don't know what look I'm gonna do. We're just gonna get ready together today. So I've already got my skincare and SPF on. So I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip Gel Tint in shade 3. They sent this to me, so just so you know, I try to always mark that in the description so you know what was sent to me. This is beautiful. Like, this just looks so skin-like on the skin. It's just really, really pretty. And I find that a little bit goes a long way. Like, I don't use a lot of product. I love how this really gets into the skin. Like, it doesn't sit on top. It's that, I think it's that hydration that it has in it that just really almost has that skincare feeling, but then a nice coverage and look on the skin. It is really gorgeous. I love it. Doesn't that look so pretty? I think it just looks nice and smooth and flattering on the skin. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna use the Ultra Ego eyeshadow primer and the IT Cosmetics Brow Powerful. Be right back. Okay, for my eyes, I think I'm gonna start with just a little bit of the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten and Fair, just as kind of a first step for an eye look, just because I love the color of this bronzer. It's a rosy colored bronzer. I was gonna say shaded, whatever. It's a rosy bronzer, so it's not super orangey or yellow, and those kind of rosy, bronzy shades are probably my favorite on my eyes and on my cheeks as kind of a first step or a one and done step. So just kind of building this up in my crease, just kind of getting a base. And honestly, this would be a great everyday eye look. Like, this is just, there you go. But we're gonna add more. Okay, I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona bronze palette that I got in a BoxyCharm box that was sent to me. So sweet of them, so fun. All right, I want a smaller brush, and I don't see the brush that I'm wanting to use. Where did it go? Okay, I found it. I think I'm gonna use, actually I think I'm gonna use this one right here, which is a, it's not a matte, but I'm gonna put this kind of all over and then blend. I'm gonna blend with it because I want kind of a, I don't want a super duper orangey look. A little bit of a peachy look is, that'll be good, but not not super mustard or, I don't know, deep and intense. I like that. That's pretty. I kind of forget that, you know, you can use a metallic-y shade and blend with it. I mean, you just need a good brush that'll kind of diffuse it, depending on the formula of that shadow, but this is working. That's really pretty. Now I'm gonna take a tiny bit of this one right here. I kept this thing on here because it makes it easier to not be all reflective, because the packaging itself of the palette is super reflective. So just gonna take a little bit of that in my outer corner. Not too intense, just a little bit for a little bit of added dimension. Her shadows are beautiful, but they are pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way with them. See, even that right there, I didn't use that much product. Okay, then I'm gonna use some of this shadow. This is the Kaylee eyeshadow, and this is in Cosmic. It came cracked, but I just kind of smushed it back together. Just sort of smushed it back together. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my lid. It's a beautiful kind of sparkly shade. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. Okay, now what do I want to do for eyeliner? I think I'm going to start with a little bit of, I think I'm going to get a little bit of this one and put this along my lash line. I think I'm going to do a little tap into the black also, but I mean, mainly that one shade because the black is definitely going to like take over the whole eye look if I use very much of that. So did I say? No. Which one did I say? This one? I'm going to use this one. Did I say that? And then maybe a little tap into that. And I'm going to run this along my lash line as kind of a first step for my eyeliner. So just kind of right along here. Ooh, that's a pretty combo. I like that. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to add any more eyeliner or anything. I like it like that, which is the powder. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some IT Cosmetics Superhero. I'll be right back. Okay, my battery's probably going to cut me off any second now. I'm going to use the Revlon Glimmer Correcting Concealer. I don't remember what shade this is in. I think it might be in the lightest or the second lightest. This is really pretty. Concentrating this on the inner part where it's darkest and then kind of blending out just a little bit. So keeping most of the product here and then just doing a slight blend over. Okay, now I'm going to use the L'Oreal, what's this called? Blurfection powder in the lighter pink shade. And I'm going to use this little Wet n Wild puff. Just a little bit of this right on the center of my face. Kind of mainly T-zone, but mostly under eyes and then in between my brows. I bring it over just a little bit, but I kind of barely touch and I don't get any added product. Then the Laura Geller, this is the Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation in Porcelain. Just gonna use this on kind of the rest of my face, lightly applied. Just to lightly set everything. I'm actually gonna put something on my lower lash line, I think. I don't do that a lot, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this one again, this middle shade right here. And just put a little bit of that on my lower lash line, kind of concentrating it on the outer third to half. Ooh, kind of like that. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm gonna use a little bit of this Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome that they sent me eyeliner, and this is in this shade. I don't remember what it is, but it's like the brownie. I'll look it up and list it for you. Let's put a little bit of this on. I'm actually gonna put it in my waterline. I don't do that a lot either, but, well, I say that kind of more in my lash line, not really in my waterline as much. Just a little bit like that. Then I'm gonna use CoverGirl Clump Crusher on my lower lashes. Okay, for cheeks, let's start with this, the Maybelline Lifter Stick, and this is in 35. Just gonna use a little bit of this, kind of right there, and blend. That's probably too much product. These do have a really beautiful blend. Then this Physicians Formula Butter Dream Team palette. I'm gonna take a little combo of, oh my. These two right here, just barely, not very much product, just like a little tap of each. And then kind of dust it off and then put just a little bit of this over that. I'm not using very much at all, like I'm kind of barely touching. A little bit up here, again, kind of barely touching, not using very much product. And I'm going to use this Kosas blush that I got in a BoxyCharm. This is so pretty. Blush is Life in Hype, I think is the color. This is gorgeous. And again, I'm going to use very little product, so I'm going to kind of get it on the brush, get the brush, you know, a good amount, but then tap it on my hand. And then just kind of barely touch on my cheeks and build up the color. It's so pretty. A little bit on my nose. And then anytime I just feel like I want to blend my blush a little bit better, or I feel like my under eye area is just looking a little bit too light or yellow, love to take my L'Oreal True Match blush in Baby Blossom, go along the edges of the blush, and then with no more added product, just kind of barely go under my eyes. It's like it adds just a little bit more pink and softness and a blend. It's subtle, but I feel like it does something. I even dot it a little bit on my forehead and on my chin. I don't know, something. Okay, and then last up for lips, I'm gonna start with the Revlon Color Stay Matte Light Crayon in, ooh, I don't know what the shade name is. Lift Off? Lift Off. More as a lip liner. Love these. If you like a matte lip crayon kind of product, these are really pretty. Then the Maybelline, what is this called? The Lifter Glaze Lip Balm in 003 Rose Bite. I can kind of do this. I don't know that that does anything or just did anything, but I did it. And now I'm going to apply this. These smell so good. Okay, so here's the finished look. I really like how this all came together. I especially love how the skin is looking, and I think it's just mainly this. But then I do also really love the L'Oreal powder. I think it's really nice and smoothing. Yeah, just good. I mean, everything I used, so good. All good products. So yeah. Hope that you guys really enjoy getting ready with me today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know down below what you've been loving playing with in your makeup collection. I'd love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.